Tuesday, and the energy is the Two of Blades. This reiterates this theme of choice and decisions and options. So, you may be struggling to make a decision. There's some kind of dilemma that you're facing, and perhaps, you've reached an impasse. Maybe you don't know if you should go in this direction or in that direction. So it could be that you're faced with a difficult decision. You recognize the repercussions and you want to make the right choice. So, for some of you, that choice may be just not to make a decision. Maybe, you don't have enough information. Maybe you don't really know how you feel about something. Maybe you refuse to see the truth. Maybe this is a blind spot for you in some way. So you're trying to reach some kind of agreement. Maybe it has to do with the truce where you've been in opposition to someone. Maybe this is a situation of feuding parties, or maybe you recently made a decision and now you're kind of waiting to see how that's all going to play out. You're not sure if it was the right decision, or before you make the decision, you're going to wait to see what's going on, waiting for the tide to change, waiting to see what the atmosphere is, or waiting to see what the other person is going to do. So this could mean there's some kind of delay, or that matters are just on hold. There's a standstill. Nothing really is going on, and there's a lot of tension surrounding that. Now, some of you may be coming to some kind of agreement or a settlement of some sort. But for others of you, maybe you're repressing how you feel. So depending on whatever your situation is, it's your own personal determination that determines whether you are actually working for you or you are working against you. So there's some uncertainty about something. And again, you don't know which way to go. You don't want to be too confident, but you may have some doubts. And so the approach may be simply to do nothing or stay on the same track you're on, especially if that's the path of least resistance. So for some of you, waiting it out, waiting to see what's going to happen or what the other person is going to do is an effective strategy. Maybe it's going to work in your favor. Maybe it even strengthens your position or your desire to dig in. But for some of you, it's going to be very challenging to wait, to be patient, to be objective or impartial. And it's that impatience and frustration that's going to make it difficult for you to control yourself, your behavior, your attitude. And in the interim, you may very well say something or push people in ways that actually undermine what it is that you want. Maybe you're trying to promote something and, you jump the gun too fast, or, you push somebody, you blurt out something, or you're ready to go, and, it undercuts your agenda. So, maybe you're doing it out of self-interest or self-preservation or self-advancement. But in some cases, you're actually creating dissension among other people. So this is a day where you really have to be careful that you don't allow your fears or anxieties to overtake, because those may show up when you least expect. You may be gripped with sudden feelings of, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right choice? For some of you, there's an uneasy truce. Maybe you were in some kind of negotiation, or there were some hostilities, and you recognize that, for the sake of whatever, you need to make some kind of peace. Perhaps there's something about a situation, again, that you're not seeing, or you refuse to consider, or you keep procrastinating and not taking definitive action. But sooner or later, you're going to have to break the stalemate. And it may be better to act now rather than later. For some of you, negotiations have come to a standstill. You're unable to come to some kind of mutually satisfactory resolution. Maybe you may reach a temporary truce or a temporary compromise, but at the heart of it, nothing has really changed. And if you can't come to some kind of decision, perhaps you have to draw in another person, a mediator, or arbitrator, a middle person to help you rectify a situation or come to some kind of terms that are acceptable to all the parties involved. So again, this is another day of making decisions and perhaps having difficulty in doing so.